My girlfriend's live-in slave moved in, and I thought it was just a weird kink, until he confessed he's terrified of her and begged me to save him, plus one update. I'm a 24-year-old man, and for the last year I've been living with my 27-year-old girlfriend. I've known since the beginning of our 2-year relationship that she had a personal slave. Basically, this 30-year-old man does everything for her. She's in control of his paycheck, he runs errands for her, and he does anything she asks. I haven't had an issue with it because I rarely came into contact with him. Anyway, at the start of this month, she announced he was moving in. We talked about it, and she really wanted this, so I said we could test the water. He has now been living here for 2 weeks. He does everything around the house, is on call 24/7, and sleeps on the floor, which she says is his choice. I've been avoiding him as much as possible because I don't really know how to act. It's my home, and I'm starting to feel guilty even though my girlfriend is 100% in charge. She told me to treat him the same way she does, which is to basically shout orders at him and have him do whatever I want. I've tried it a few times, like asking him to get me a drink, but it's just not for me. Fast forward to this morning. I'm a late riser since I work from home, and I caught him licking her shoes. There was actual dirt on them. I was seriously creeped out, but my girlfriend confirmed that he likes it. I really don't know what to do. Should I just go with the program, since I'm fairly open-minded? Or do you think this guy is genuinely being taken advantage of? He hands her $3,000 a month and she gives him $100 a week. It's pretty nice for me financially, as I'm not paying any rent because she's covering it all from his money. And no, she isn't saving any of it for him. She spends all of his cash. In fact, she boasts that she's probably had 6 figures out of him over the years. Before he moved in, she was getting less since he had his own rent to pay, but it was still a lot of money, and she even made him sell his stuff. Update. Thank you to everyone who gave me advice and helped me get my head around this concept. Yesterday, the slave got home around 5 p.m. I left him to his devices and didn't interact. My girlfriend got in around 6:30 p.m. and immediately started ordering him around. She asked me to have him do something, so I just had him change my printer's ink. When we went to bed, I started off by asking her if she was sure he was mentally stable. She just said yes and nothing else. My main concern is this guy's mental well-being. She told me he has family, but she is in control of whether he can contact them or not. I knew that even if he wasn't mentally stable, she wouldn't tell me at this point. I asked her what exactly she wants me to do to him, and she said to treat him like a slave and have him do everything for me, just like she does. I told her I didn't want a guy licking my shoes clean. She was getting pissed off by this point, so we just went to sleep. I got up early today to catch the slave before he left for work. She leaves a good half an hour before he does, so we had some time to talk alone. I asked him straight if he was genuinely fine with this. His response was something I was not expecting. He told me he isn't happy. It turns out she has had him under her spell for 6 years. I had no idea they'd known each other that long. She had told me she only knew him for a short while before he hooked up with her. The guy is mentally destroyed. She has actually destroyed this man. He said he is into this lifestyle, but she somehow manipulated him over the years into becoming her total slave. I asked him why he hasn't ever told anyone, and the guy is terrified of her. I'm guessing he's spilling his guts to me because he's seen that I'm not into it all, and he probably realizes I'm freaked out by the whole thing. He begged me not to say anything to her. I reassured him and told him that I would help him out of this madness. I'm in total shock right now and I don't quite know what to do. I tried to get him to skip work today, but it turns out she tracks him at his job using the Find My iPhone app. Obviously, my relationship with her is over. I've worked out how much rent he's contributed to our place, and I owe the guy $12,000. I have no problem using that money to help him leave, get a new place, and keep her away from him. I'm not going to just hand him the cash, but it's there for him to get his life back. I cried for the first time in 10 years. I feel repulsed and very guilty. My name is on the tenancy, not hers, so I'm considering asking her to leave and letting this guy stay until he's sorted out. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Anyone who could do this to someone is clearly unstable. And if she knows where he is, what will she do? I see it as my responsibility to help this man get his life back. He has family, so that's something. I don't know how tonight will play out, and honestly, I'm scared of her right now. You have to be one twisted individual to pull the wool over my eyes about this whole situation, not to mention what she's done to this poor man. I'm going to call my sister, who is a social worker. I feel like I need backup on this, because I don't know what kind of crazy stuff she's going to pull.